I'm hearing voices telling me I ain't good enough. And everywhere I go, I'm seeing faces. I'm hearing voices telling me I'm not good enough. 'Cause everywhere I go, I'm seeing faces.
To be the one that you could trust. Even though now we're just a memory, I just hope that was enough. Whenever you make right, don't forget me, don't forget me. Whenever I may die, don't forget me, don't forget me.
but you sleep in my clothes. No, it ain't right, I've been stressing the night. We're together, but I feel alone. How long do I stand here in the fire? How long do I try before I'm on my own? How long do I walk across the wire? Stay till we fall.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VRTX Academy this time. Going to be taking on Radnicki Esports. Now, this is definitely a game to keep an eye on right here, due to the fact they are pretty much sort of untried, tested in their league, or in ESEA. So I'm just checking the audio. Loud enough? Whatever. Welcome. We are streaming on plenty of platforms today. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, VK. So welcome to any viewer out there. Make sure to go hit that follow button. However, we are live into the match itself, and we will start to kick things off. A lovely little play that CT side for VRTX here. They'll be taking on what is quite the, say, easier half on Dust 2, depending how you play it, of course. And so, first little bit of action does come up from top middle. Trying to see if they can get maybe a little bit there to work with, but Epo trying to play up through long. Will try and hit that first shot, and absolutely does. Now the A-long push to come through. This will make life a little bit more difficult here for VRTX. Middle control already to be had. This is going to be quite the difficult one to save now here. As already, that A site is under wraps. That was a beautiful play. Right there from Amir. He dives into mid, but a 3v3, to play. Chance to maybe retake this bomb site, but HVN and Accord battling it out. With HVN last man standing. To come through, Radnicki will find the pistol. As already, that A site is a great way to begin there. Radnicki will find the early round there. So, as we do head to a force buy from the CT side, scouts up in the field trying to hit some of those shots, but it's Kipo to find the first. He's going to take an instant headshot, a tag in return at least, and try and finish the job through the doors, but not going to be making too much of a difference here for this one. Smokes and flashes out toward that B bomb site. Here he able to find one and a second there from Reski. It's absolutely fantastic. 3v3 now left to play. HVN working in through the tunnels. Already able to find one through the smoke there. That's going to be very hard now to retake. The B bomb site. One of the most difficult to retake the entire game itself. Oof, HVN does hit. Very nice eagle headshot there, but Flashbang does miss its desired target. Time ticking away. No defuse kit on their side either. Looking like it will just be a direct save here from the CT side. Even getting a kill on the way out as well, but Milani able to find final frag. And, well, Second round, it is there for Vortex.
does hit.
For Radnicki, as they will head now against an eco. This should be a much easier round for them to play. Especially given the fact that they're only against these basic pistols once more. Scout, of course, saved up on a cord as well. We'll be looking for a little bit more out of this one. Still some beautiful Desert Eagle shots coming in there. Pretty able to find 4v4 at least. Trying to look for a little bit more is HVN inside of middle. Going to rattle off any immediate shots just yet, but we'll absolutely be looking for a little bit more right here. Stay long position. YXW does swing out as well. He'll take down Amiri. That is pretty much the A site under control, given the weapons compared to Vortex here. The Accord is going to try and swing with the Scout. Little do they know, they've got a flank coming in from behind as well. Accord might just get away with one, and absolutely he does. That flank in mid from Zero, very effective. As that B bomb site has now been cleared, rotate to be made across toward that east side of the map, and again it's going to be difficult for Vortex to really do all that much here. With that, it is just pretty much down. Once again saving these weapons, unless they can get a kill quickly. Again, there's no Kevlar, no defuse kit. Very difficult to really bring anything to the table here. Standard safe to come, looking for a couple of exit kills perhaps. Not going to be given anything at all here. Excellent start. See Radnicki go 3-0 up. Did have a bit of a rough beginning at the start of their season. Did lose the opening match 16-13. Whereas we are, of course, 3 wins, 1 loss at the moment. So, the first real gun round to come through. The big weapons are now on display. AWP into the hands of Accord, the rest onto those bought-up rifles. Even a saved Galil in there, though. Definitely a weapon that they might be looking to make use of here. So, mid-control to come through. Try and get up toward that Xbox position. See what they can find in this realm of the map. Dust 2 not actually a map that we've played this season so far anyway. This being the first rodeo, let's say. Lovely message of good luck from over in the Twitch chat. Thank you very much for that. Ooh, CT spawn able to be controlled by HVN there. With what seems to be a bit of a mid-push to come through. Mike A does go down, and a little bit of spam inside the middle. Amiri is dropped down to 11, so we'll have to be fairly careful with the way that he peeks out, although time is beginning to tick away. The need to be very careful here. On their way through middle, first kill to come through. Evo finds one of his own. Rezki able to get one back in return. Now it's the B bomb site push. Molotov down will at least defeat one, but it's Rezki that holds a second. All down to Kipo now, and as he hears the final player, will indeed take him out of the equation. That is a first round on the board for Vortex. That's an excellent display. All down to Kipo now, and as he hears the final player, all down to Kipo now, and as he hears the at least getting first round on the board. Whereas it's going to be a pretty shambolic rebuy from Radnicki, actually. They've not got a lot in the arsenal. Definitely a little bit worrying for them on this side. It's a Cord that finds the first. That's a great entry into the round. Ref to drop the smoke, keep his teammates safe. Already mid-doors, not particularly being contested, but down through middle anyway that this side will take their ventures. At 9, seeing if it can do any sort of damage, but that's not going to be the case so far anyway. Up on top, and Radnicki will start to try and head around toward this A-bomb site. The way that the defense is set up here for Vortex, they've left that site completely for the retake. The only man in any sort of close vicinity is a Cord, and well, he's just wiped out of the situation. Risky will find one more. 4v3. My apologies there. 4v3 is in play. That a 2v2 now, as things may be starting to get a little bit more difficult. Bomb defuse will try and come through. Kipo finds the jumping shot. Of course. They're going to try and stick that defuse. Gets away with one, but will not have the second. Immediate refrag back in a 4th round for Radnicki. This is a great start. Their T-side approach off. Excellent beginning. Again, the money is pretty shabby for that CT side as well. We'll definitely have to take that into account. An eco round to come here. There's particularly a lot that they can do to get away with this one, so pistols it is, with a little bit of light Kevlar, sorry. The academy side here, I mean, you really do. It's mostly all about those sort of opening kills in a minute. With the D side already starting to make their way in toward what looks like an A split. Start to get a little bit difficult, although he does manage to pick up one. A Cord will find a second as well. It is back to a 3v3. Bomb can not yet be recollected. Has been retrieved. Kipo, that's an excellent shot onto HVN. Three v2, much more simple to manage in this type of position. Eerie trying to head down long. That flashbang will blind his vision. A bit of a peek out from Amiri there, but unfortunately can't convert the kill. More down to breath as he will fall outside of long. Ready. 5-1 it is. A rebuy to come for Vortex now. Finally some better weapons on their side, and they've really got to start to put these into good effect now. over the top in the middle. We'll give them a little bit of a visual. My apologies. Wait there, guys. We join back at 14-13. Academy somewhat on the precipice of getting back into this game. Triple AWP setup on the DT side as well. Very strange setup. Way though. Their way onto a bomb site, trying to push up. Sell a little bit of a fake. It is down towards B. Player in the site as well, so this could definitely work out. Great. Breath able to find a replay. It's down to a 4 versus 3. They can find as 20 seconds left on the clock. Forced into a bit of a short push here. See if he can get on the site. YXW, well, he absolutely denies it. Ford able to find one in return, but he will not live to tell the tale. And sadly, as it is all down to Breath. 60 points of health to his name. Whilst he does get one, will burn in the fire. 15-13 it will be. Radnicki need one more to close it out. Where VRTX, well, they're going to start to struggle. They need one more to back into somewhat of a safe position. 2 to take it into overtime. This is a very awkward spot. The chance that it's possible. Oh, my apologies. Oh, what the stream. Kill Accord. Able to find the first. Amiri pushes up for the second. Nearly makes himself a third as well, but Breath to back him now into a 4 versus 2. This is looking fantastic. Maybe the chance to take this potentially into overtime. The money isn't great for Radnicki there, so aren't in the best of positions. Will have to save these weapons going into the next round, and that's what they will do. Or at least attempt to, anyway. Picking away on this bomb. Getting exceptionally harder to be able to fight itself or even get any sort of exit. Zero was waiting for somebody to maybe push into C. Not the case this time. 15-14 strikes. Just one more round needed. To overtime here. It does too, just that little bit further. Try and challenge Radnicki for that title in this map. AWP is all they can afford as well here, so that might just benefit VRTX as well. Flashes out towards long. We'll be able to take a little bit of an early peek. Molotov down as well. That's a slow down this T side. Swap of the AWP to come back into Accord's hands. It's not a good start. Unable to find the first. Down into a 5v4 and a minute 20 on the clock. A lot of time to play with. The lesser man at the back of that first frag here from Radnicki. And what can they really do? Full nades left on that CT side, but as the time ticks away, I mean, going to be too many opportunities to take this. Dylan with a single man on the back of the B bomb site and is tasked with defending this entire side of the map. Going to be super difficult for him here, given that all 4 players are ready for the attack. Flashbangs over the top. Even with the smoke down, going to be a straight push through it here. Smoke in preparation, and Miri to find the first. Now, that's a great way to begin. There's Radnicki already coming in to get that bomb planted. 4 versus 4 in this position as that bomb is down. Flank to come in from tunnels as well. Something that they will have to be very much prepared for. Bit of a warning sign there for the nade. Ford able to bag himself 1 though. That's an excellent way to begin. Let's keep picking up 1, maybe 2, but still the damage is done. And well, that is absolutely perfect. Vortex Academy, they will take it into overtime. Excellent little retake there. Retake hold, should we say. It's fantastic there from the Vortex side. So, 15-15 it is. Overtime to begin. A real opportunity to potentially just win out this game right now. Side will remain for Radnicki. They'll be the side to take this. Please start on what is the better half really of Dust 2. Depending, of course, how you play, but so we will get this overtime started as quickly as we can. A little bit of a break before we head into next batch of rounds. If you are watching us on one of the many platforms that we're streaming on today, drop a follow. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, VK, Twitter, so many platforms to check us out on. Once we have the TikTok live as well, we'll definitely do that. But here we go. First round of the overtime now to come. Vortex, of course, going to be starting on the T side here for this one. Got down earlier. Cord going to peek right through it. Will be able to back away, keep himself alive for now. Free smoke in there as well. We'll just give them potentially a little bit more to play with. Further time to keep on their side. So Radnicki going to be trying to trade his teammate, and will absolutely be able to do so. To 4v4 it goes. 1:10 on the clock. We're all looking to be established by the T side here of Vortex. Three players. Vicinity setting up a little bit of a smoke play out here. Time is certainly limited. Definitely no opportunity for a rotate now, but a Molotov overthrew short. Cord, what a beautiful flick there. Able to take out Kipo. With a man advantage, now is the perfect time to push to the bomb site. That flashbang through the smoke will go. The tags maybe to keep these players at bay, but it's not going to make a difference for now. 20 seconds left. With a nade over the top, Amiri will go for a beautiful headshot there. Finds at least the first. Maybe maybe a chance for more as well, but not this time, as YXW will return one. Ford to fire back and Radnicki to finish the job. That's round number 16 for Vortex. A great start so far here in the overtime. Well, further rebuy out on that CT side. Oh, Accord, what a peak there. Depot wiped out of the round already. Here, he's gonna look for one of his own and absolutely will convert. Heads into that CT spawn as well, and look at this. 4 versus 2 already. That might be the round over. It absolutely should be. 17 seeming on the cards. Oh, and Accord is putting that AWP to work. Down into a 1v3 and shouldn't make much of a difference, even with Amiri being relatively low. He is on the flank and ready to pounce. From behind it is, and it's the kill. Round number 17 is confirmed, that's for sure. Mary's beautiful little take into middle. Final round of this first half of overtime. Oh dear, a spam to come through the door. Luckily, Zero gets off pretty lightly, actually. Only loses 30 points of his health, and not going to make much of a difference. Out over short will give them a little bit of cover. Accord, though. Oh, he spots the barrel. That's a beautiful first kill to come into. We'll try and get one more, and absolutely does. Chance of a third, but not this time. Taken down into a 4 versus 3, though, and this is a great opportunity now to just take over this A side. Only one player in return. Side of the smoke. The spam, and Radnicki will find it. Down to a 4v2, and well, it seems like maybe this might be coming to fruition here. Here he was holding on to the smoke. DT push to come through. Will take the first, and can't find the second, but Breath is on the flank. Be the final kill to be claimed, and round number 18 secured. Vortex Academy, well, they just need one more in this CT side. It's all they need to find to take the victory here. Doing so will put them at a lovely 4-1. ESEA intermediate. That would set us, I think, very nicely into the top 20 there. So, just as we wait for the second half of the overtime to get underway, of course, Radnicki needing all 3 rounds to be able to at least draw it back into double overtime. Get into the second half of this OT. As per usual, $16,000 MR3. Seems like Radnicki might be going for a little bit of a split, especially in overtime where a lot of your strats are exhausted throughout the game. It is difficult to again come through and you think of something new, so definitely straight into a default for them. Depot, though, he's so aggressive. That's a great entry to find. Even another to come through, and absolutely is. We'll be hunting for more as well, and he'll absolutely find it. Depot just kept on pushing there, and well, with a 4 versus 2 left to play. It doesn't... Oh, sorry, 5 versus 2 now in a 5v1 as well. Not looking so promising here in this round. Two seconds on the clock. That will be the seal of the deal there. First round heading to Radnicki. 2 more to take it into double overtime. 1 more for Vortex. Seal that victory. Put a stamp on it. Put it in the archives and move on. DT side has definitely been a challenge, though, for this young squad. That's for certain. Struggled so far on this side of the map, and maybe it'll come back to bite them. Overtime, perhaps. Default positions have been taken so far. Molotov burning Kipo. He just about gets out alive there. Barely makes it back with any kind of health. 13 left on him, and, well, this time it seems like they might just redirect. Potentially through lower. Long is going to be their choice. HVM might not be prepared for this. Breath to find a first. Second in from Accord, and that will make their lives a hell of a lot easier. 4 versus 3, but 3v3 now as they spot out surely that AWP on the back of the site. The spray will try and come through. Nothing to connect, but there's the frag. 2v2 now. Sorry, 3v2 now to play. Might just be a chance to go for a save here on the CT side. Do they want to give up those weapons is the question. Flashbangs out. Seems like they will attempt the retake, but Zero stomps that one out and really denies Amiri. Find one on the exit. How will he survive this? Well, at least get a further frag, but Zero will finish the job there. 18 to 17. Money is still present for the CT side. We'll have at least a buy round to come into this one with. Radnicki, they are seeming to be on top right now. The CT sides of both of these teams hasn't been that stable. For Vortex here, the only thing they need is one more round. Right now, that head down in the water. Seeming kind of impossible. Fear is the feel of my lungs. No light in the tunnel. I'm fighting for my life and I'm giving up to chaos. Even though I'm surrounded, I still feel alone. Amiri finds one. Seconds on the clock of 4 versus 2 now to play. Both players Ford finds one. That might just be it here. Finishing the job is Accord, and Vortex Academy will seal the deal with a victory. A tough one at that in overtime, but it is a win nevertheless. A 19 to 17 result. That sees us head into 4 victories here in ESEA Intermediate. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. It has been a pleasure, as we will be finishing the stream here. But thank you all for watching. See you all My apologies. We will see you all in the next match. Stay posted on VK. Follow us on every social media platform. But thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time.